Hey, Live Community, Blake Mallon here, co-founder and president, shooting this quick training video designed for all of the hosts that have decided to step up and help us launch into 2018 with our Live List Challenge kickoff that's happening January 5th, 6th, and 7th. Now, don't worry, you didn't miss a live call on the 27th. We ended up postponing that call since we saw so many new events getting posted late in the day. So I want to make sure I take a couple minutes here to give you some guidance so you can plan and prepare to make these events as successful as possible. So as you probably know, we plan on launching a viral campaign at the start of the year on our January 2nd Live Live, all around what we call the Live List Challenge. The Live List Challenge is designed to help us inspire a movement for people to live a little more in 2018. And it's super simple. It's really 3 steps. Someone's going to create their live list, meaning write down a list of things that they want to experience, life they want to live, places they want to go, things they want to do, and really define what that live list looks like for them. Step 2 is we want people to make it visual by finding an inspiring photo or video for each experience on their list. And then, for a little extra inspiration, post those images or videos in places they'll see every day. Maybe their cell phone wallpaper, their laptop or desktop screensaver, or wallpaper, maybe an Apple TV or Facebook photo album. That way we have visual representation of really the life we want to live and the list we want to check off. And step 3, well, that's the viral component where we share it. We're going to challenge people to post one photo or video from their live list every day for 7 consecutive days using the hashtag Live List Challenge and tagging Live Community, that's our corporate social media handle, and 3 friends they'd love to join with them. If we do this correctly, team, we will get our mission in front of thousands, tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands or millions of eyeballs and inspire the world to live a little bit more. Now, we're going to be giving away prizes, right, over $2,500 in value to a number of winners, where we're going to award an entire year's VIP membership and 500 Live credits so people can check off one of those Live List experiences. We'll be awarding these on the 3 different Live Lives in the month of January. So the faster someone does this, the more chances they have to win and be selected as one of those 3 winners with that $2,500 in value. Very exciting. Who doesn't want a free Live List experience? So we're going to kick off this viral campaign on the events on January 5th, 6th, and 7th, which is where you come in. We need your help to mobilize the community. We want to bring everybody together, and we want to inspire them to start their Live List Challenge, post their photos, create their list, and start to think a little bit more of what it means to really live for themselves and their family. So let's talk about what you need to know hosting a Live List Challenge New Year's kickoff event. So by now, hopefully you've selected a date, 5th, 6th, or 7th. You've found a venue that you want to host the event at, and you've posted your event to our Live List local community website. Now, in case you haven't and you somehow are watching this video, if you are a bronze or above, paid rank bronze or above, we invite you to host a local experience if there's not already one scheduled in your area. If you want to step up and host an experience, simply follow these steps. Log into your Live membership portal at livemembership.com. Once you're logged in, simply type this step 2 in your browser, live.2/LLC. It's going to prompt you for password, which is host, and then follow the steps to submit your Live List local experience and be a part of our New Year's kickoff. Now, if there's already one scheduled in your area, I recommend plugging into the one already scheduled. Our goal is to have one Live List local experience in every local market that we have promoters in a community on the 5th, 6th, or 7th. So let's talk about what you need to know before, during, and after the event, starting with before. So before, let's state the obvious. We got to promote it, okay? So take some time to create some shareable flyers on your favorite photo app with the details, where it is, the time it starts, who's going to be there. Make sure you take that flyer and you promote it via all your WhatsApp or your groups or your social media channels so the people and teams in your community are aware. I also recommend posting those flyers inside of our Live pre-launch group so the rest of our community can share those flyers as well. I strongly recommend hosting a rally call. This is where you get with some of your upline leadership, put together a live call or a Zoom with all the people in the they know the importance of filling these events, and obviously give them the reminders the day of. So there's some simple promotion tools to make sure we have the people in the room so we can inspire the world to live. I also recommend that you take time to create a local Facebook event or Facebook group, up to you if you want to do an event or a group. And this is something that you can use as a communication tool for all of those that are pledging to your Live List experience. And it'll also come in handy during the event, which we'll talk about how we can use this as a live interactive feed to create engagement around that Live List, and post images during that actual day. So if you do take the time to create a Facebook event or a group is something you might want to use beyond even just this single event. So take some time to create a local Facebook event or Facebook group to support you on that day. Now let's talk about during the event. So during the event, a couple things you want to consider. For event preparations, obviously confirm the location in advance. If you need to do a site visit beforehand to make you feel comfortable, do so. I would suggest setting up what we call theater style. Those are chairs that have desks or tables in front of them. It is going to be interactive. You want to give people a chance to write things down. You'll obviously want to have a large TV or a screen so you can play the slides or stream the Facebook group or the video, depending on what you're going to do that day. You might want to serve water, simple drinks, some simple snacks. I wouldn't overdo it or overcomplicate this. And make sure you have key printouts, the Live applications, comp plan, and for sure, the regional national festival flyer. We're going to be running a special promotion on this day. You want to make sure you have the flyers. Okay, so check all this off your list in preparation for the event. When it comes to the agenda, it's really up to you and the host of the event to decide how you want this event to flow. Let me give you a suggestion, but again, feel free to do what you feel is best for you, your team, and your market. A suggested sample agenda might include things like some networking ahead of time. I would do a Live overview at some point during the event so you can invite some prospects down to learn what it means to live. Hint, hint, we also have a brand new overview that's going to be rolling out, new slides, new conversation, new flow, and this will be the first chance for the local community really to see our Phase 3 pre-launch overview. It's going to be cool. You might take a break and then go into the Live List Challenge workshop. We recommend 90 minutes where you have a chance to really engage and walk people through an interactive workshop-style exercise where they create their Live List, write everything down, have some time to find photos, searching through their phone and digital media that represent each, and actually start to share, collaborate as we build our list together, and even help them make their first post to start their day one of the Live List Challenge. We recommend about 90 minutes. I'll talk about your options on how to do that workshop, and then make sure we promote the upcoming regional and national festival. We will have an offer where people can register for the national for a discounted price and get the regionals for free. So make sure you take the time to promote. And many markets are doing an optional Live List local experience or social activity following the event. A Live List local experience might be something like ice skating or going to a local lounge or doing something that's an experiential after the event, or even just a simple Live List local social activity where you get together, hang out, socialize, and build relationships as an option. Again, this is a sample agenda. You as a leader, you might decide to do the Live List Challenge workshop first because maybe you want people to be in a state before they go to the overview second and learn how to do that. Whether you do the overview first and then the workshop, or the workshop and then the overview, is up to you. But we recommend having these components as a part of your event flow. Now, when it comes to doing the actual workshop, you got some options. We're going to be recording the conversation we do on January 2nd, and you're welcome to just simply play the recording that Nick Sarnicola and myself and the leaders put on. We'll also be live streaming the events that myself and Nick are doing on the 5th, 6th, and 7th. We'll get you the details and time in our Facebook groups, or you can have a leader do the actual live workshop right there in front of the room. Either way, you want to make sure you do the workshop, whether you play the recording, you stream it live, or you do it in person. It's going to be an awesome, engaging, and inspiring day. Now, we want to have an on-site social media strategy where during the event, we recommend that you actually get the community to post their ideas, their images, the images they're finding as they create their list to either your local Facebook event or group and or our Live pre-launch group. All of you guys should be a part of our Live Facebook pre-launch group. If not, make sure you add yourself beforehand. And I recommend pulling these Facebook groups up to the screen, right? So that way people can get ideas, get inspired, and collectively and collaboratively build our Live List together. I can't wait to see the Facebook groups and the Live pre-launch group of all the ideas and all the Live Lists and all the images across the entire community. A flurry of inspiration. I can't wait to add to my own Live List as I get inspired for what I see you guys in the community doing, and vice versa. So that's before, that's during, and lastly, after the event. After the event, hey, connect with all the attendees, make sure they know their next steps, make sure they schedule their personal, either virtual or in-person presentations if they're launching their business. Make sure you keep the Facebook group going if you decide to keep that live, and obviously promote into the next upcoming events. What's your next local event going to be? Do you have a date? The regional event that they're plugging into, whether that be the West, the East, or the Midwest, as we get geared up for our national festival, our launch in April. Here's your objectives. So if you ask me to say, hey, Blake, how do I know if I do this right? You guys, there's no right or wrong way to do this event, but let me give you some objectives that if you accomplish this, at the end of the day, you had a rock star day. Number one, enroll new promoters. Use the presentation and the workshop as a way to bring some prospects out and get them enrolled into your Live business. Also have people leave with the start of their Live List created and at least photo one of their Live List challenge posted. If you did that, you did an amazing job. Make sure we promote and close regional and national festival tickets so everybody is locked and loaded for our launch event. And guys, if we do all of this, you're going to launch your business and launch your team into 2018 with excitement, with inspiration, with urgency, and with velocity as we're lifting off to create a movement of moments headed into our launch event. Guys, there are your steps of what to do to prepare, what to do before, during, and after. If you have any questions, we'll post this video inside our Live Pre-Launch group. Feel free to fire questions below in the comments. We'll do our best to address. If you have ideas and suggestions, let's collaborate and communicate as a community. And guys, feel free to have fun, be creative. There's no way to do this wrong. And let's fill these rooms on January 5th, 6th, and 7th and get people creating their Live List and showing the world what it means to live. Look forward to seeing all your events